Okay, so first up, I want to show you how to secure your wire to the wreath, because it's quite important. You're going to be winding on your moss and then your material. So we need the wire to be secured to your wreath, okay? So you find the hinge or the joint here, wrap it around that bit so it's nice and secure. You can see, and then it's attached, and you want to leave that attached for that the whole of your wrapping process. That's putting the moss on and then putting the foliage on afterwards. Having done this course many times, it's funny how just the smallest things can catch you out. So do leave your wire on your wreath, and ideally you want it on the inside, so you're wrapping inside to outside with each rotation, okay? Then your moss. I would have given you in your kit enough moss to cover your wreath, so do use it all, because it's nice to have a good padding to the base of your foliage. Now, there's several purposes for the moss. One, it allows your foliage to stand out and be a little bit proud and go over a mound, so starting to form shape. But also there's moisture in this moss, and it will keep the foliage looking fresh on your door, which obviously will get rained on and be exposed to the elements, so moisture will be absorbed into it and keep it fresh for longer. Also, it's very sustainable stuff. We supply our moss from our plantation, and we rake it up as we're clearing through cutting trees. So super local, and each year we harvest the same spot, so it's very, very renewable. There may be a few bugs, but not very many, because I need to give it a good shake. But we aren't faint-hearted, we are down with nature, aren't we? So we can cope with that. Anyway, you've got your wire attached. What I want you to do is mound your moss and simply just wrap around, leaving about an inch between each rotation, because you need to have enough wire for you to be able to get round all of your work, which includes the foliage. So we don't want to go too bonkers. It really doesn't matter if this bit's loose, because if you consider the next stage, we're just going to be going over and over the moss with our layering of our foliage, okay? So I hope you can see this. And as I say, you just want to get round the wreath. You can even lay it on your wreath, knowing that leaves aren't a problem, you can incorporate those. Grass, it's all good stuff. It's just a base layer, okay? We want to get that base layer on there so that we are good to go with our foliage. That's where I get a bit dirty, I'm afraid. But it feels nice to be connecting with living things. Right, so there you go. You can see there's a slightly flatter side on the rear, and it's slightly more mounded to the front. We want to use the front for laying down our foliage, okay? So I'm just going to incorporate this last little bit, why not? And then we're going to go on to stage 2, which is the main part of doing a natural wreath, laying down your lovely foliage.